overall, Doomtap has 2 wins overall, so they're definitely the 2 top runners in the group right now. And Doomstrap gets some bombs in the Sanctuary, while Furaime gets rupees in Link's house. Furaime quickly going to shake the item on Highly Island. Meanwhile, Tower of Hera green, Desert Palace, red pendant, and there was a red crystal in Eastern Palace. I did miss what was on the ledge. But yeah, Furaime is one of our starts that got pretty popular in the last Overworld Glitches tournament, where you go shake Alkalia and then go straight to Sarashura, because you can directly bonk in here, gets a sword, gets a shield, gets 5 rupees. What is this? A standard seed where Miss Uncle no, is that like vanilla, where Uncle gives sword and shield? Yeah, so far we are not really glitching, but of course with the boots we do have access to a few more locations than just energy start, because we got Bonk Rocks, we got Desert. Yes, we can go into Desert. We got Death Mountain, we got pretty much everything, and Lamp in Blind Start. And another sword, it's gonna be the Master Sword for Furaime, and Half Magic, nice. Doomtrap gonna use the stairs in front of Blind Side Out to get some spin speed going, which is a nice trick. Well, so far pretty empty and stays empty. Furaime grabbing lose 20 rupees, getting themselves to 50. And the bottle vendor is giving out the most unique item in the entire game. It allows you to shoot a single more arrow than beforehand. That being said, you can't still carry more than 30 arrows, unless you bought some from the Parent Fairy, so not recommended. Furaime finding their Master Sword, Lamp, and Half Magic. And we got Nice Rod on the library. So nice. Okay, so next up, race game is nothing, so don't have to do any special clips to get that one quickly. But instead, we do a special clip to get into the past. So as I said earlier, we did clip ourselves into the wall a certain amount of pixels, did an upward teleport which pushes us 100 pixels upwards, and that allowed us to take a ledge from the race game in a weird way, and the game didn't really know what to do with us, so they threw us straight down to the desert area. there is a second shield in Desert Palace, so that's nice. By the way, so there are those rocks in front of the back of the Desert Palace. We kinda can ignore them. We have clips to get to the boss of Desert Palace if we so want. It's dependent, so I'm sure that our runners would more like to avoid that, but they could do it. Doomtap here quickly taking a death warp, bringing them back to the entrance on the left side. And there's a compass, so the second item of Desert Palace is on the boss. We'll see if Doomtap is interested in going there. It's possible that he doesn't want to beat the boss yet because, well, it's dependent and it takes some time, especially with just Fighter Squad. And it looks like he's going for it. He just clips through here till he jumps, and he jumps over all the rocks and can just go straight to the boss area. So yeah, I hope Doomtap practices Ice Rod stats because if he so chooses Ice Rod is the fastest way for him to beat Land Molars with Ice Rod only taking 2 hits, but Ice Rod is a bit weird to use if you are not used to it. Meanwhile, Furaime just ignores the Desert Palace here so far and goes for K45. They did a spin speed and clipped through a ledge, a small ledge, and were able to straight hop to that. Checked the K45 area and are now going back for either Agina or the Desert Clear. Looks like Agina it is. Also for Furaime, please learn the jump to get out of K45 straight onto the ledge. You don't need to go down and beat the blue guard. Also, yes, Doomtap being able to quickly dispose of Land Molars with the Ice Rod. Pretty clean fight for a version of the fight that many people don't really practice. And now boost players running straight towards the dam, getting the Moon Pearl. So at this point, the only thing that Furaime has on Doomtap is pretty much the clear of the back of Sarshurasat, and we find a blue potion in the water of the dam, which is pretty much the best potion that you can find in Overworld glitches. There are glitches with the other potions, but the blue potion replaces the flute completely because we kinda have the flute now with us, and it's a better flute than the origin because we do not have to activate it. You get the Ether medallion, some rupees, and another empty bottle. Nice. So Isa and Bottle in Mini Modem Cave. And yes, as Chat points out, Furaime is racing right now their third overall glitches race in one day. They earlier today did the 2 matches with Balyama. And boost players do set up a small little water walk, which is some nice little thing that once they are jumping off a ledge from the north will be able to use. Furaime goes to activate the, or not. Okay, boost players do activate Fake Flipper, and Doomtap loses the water walk and instead will have to do a normal Fake Flipper. They go with an enemy strat here, which allows them to get a bit set up for the Fake Flipper. And they are checking the Lekalianin, which Furaime did earlier on from the land. And Furaime still has the water walk so they will just jump down here and oh, we can walk. Which means they will be able to straight up run over the water, dash, and get a pretty optimal route to the port, to the whirlpool. Doomtap losing the waterwork will have to go for the normal Hobo Fake Flipper, and Furaime gets 4-star pieced. If you pick up the 4-star piece in a row, you get a standing animation, and that standing animation will remove your waterwork state. But luckily, they have the Moonfall, so they can just quickly swim out of the cave and get the waterwork state back. And they also will throw in the empty bottle. Oh, hey, Cane of Samaria. Furaime, you can get that. Furaime, you can get that. Please. Okay, Furaime doesn't know the glitches well enough. But yeah, that cane is already in logic. We only need Moonpearl and Boots for that to be in logic. Even though we can get it with Boots alone, Moonpearl is needed in logic for it. So yeah, and with all the items we have right now, and that cane being in logic, I could see the game actually wanting us to go to Tulrock really soon. We already got the Ice Flood, which might point towards Trinix, and we also got the cane in logic, and Furaime is gonna get it in a different way. And a unique item is in the sewers. Ooh, that's something nice to hear. So yeah, Furaime right now, instead of using the major glitch variants to get that cane, decides to go for an energy strat where you get a double water walk. They get A, the armed water walk from the boots, and B, the active water walk from getting in and out of the waterfall ferry with the Moonpearl. And now they can just jump down and they didn't arm it correctly. The sheet in Super Money Cave, and there is also the glove. And okay. We got another glove. Definitely not the wanted thing, but it's a nice to have, I think. Until you have to do ice splash because of it. Right now, Doomtap at beating Moldam for another pendant. This time it's a green pendant. And since they were not on at Starshroller by now, they will be able to get route in the green pendant turn in with Starshroller checks. And nice fight from Moldam with just the fighter sword. Furaime will have it a bit easier. They have the Master Sword. They can use Master Sword spins to get to skip the rage phase. Okay, I think Doomtap wants money. No, Doomtap, no, don't. Yep, don't. And Furaime getting their glove. I'm sure they could definitely want another glove, right? Hey, there it is. Doomtap right now going with spin speed up the mountain and using a little trick. If you pick up a bomb or a King of the Mario block with in spin speed state while running upstairs, you get speed up. Yeah, Doomtap, go over there in the light, but you can get the mid-rock in the Dark World and use that to get back into the Dark World over there. So better to go over in the Light World. Just bombs on the floating island. We could get them, but we kinda don't need to get them. Okay, so Furaime actually is going to go blind into the item shake, which will give them a hint tile that Doomtap actually skipped. So let's see if it pays out. Some cash is in the big chest of Swamp Palace, which is nice to know. Ooh, Furaime falling. Not saving and quitting, so they will just take it. And going for Doomtap meanwhile in Paradox Cave, time for 7 items. One of them being the hookshot, so no one has to have a hookshot cave today. I feel like the last 4 races I were involved somehow with had hookshot on this mountain. Quake on Doomtap side. And our third bottle with the red potion this time. Doomtap getting that bomb jump real nice and probably gonna go either ahead and do a Death Mountain descent, check the Zora area, or okay, wanting to do a Death Mountain descent, I think. And was hoping to get that fairy, but that fairy didn't. Was hoping to not get him. Doomtap, you don't have the hammer, please. Yep, you don't have the hammer. Okay, and they're going for the Death Mountain descent now. getting them straight into the Zora area. Meanwhile, Furaime checks the King's Tomb, and Doomtap sees the Crane of Maria on the ledge, and we'll know that he will have to come back for that at some point, but for now he will go ahead and grab the item from King Zora himself. And yes, Furaime, you kinda cannot jump down the mountain and hope to not get Hulan. Okay, book, flippers. I didn't catch what was in the first chapter. Of course, the arrows that Zora sells are only top quality. There is nothing wrong with them. Oh, we got a flute? We don't need that. We already got the two most useless items in Overworld glitches, Mids and Flute. Doomtap, no, you're gonna Hulan as well. Congratulations, Doomtap, you realized the same as Furaime, but Doomtap quickly gonna refill his rupees that Zora kinda just took away. And yes, chat, flute is kinda useless because we can clip around everything, and mids are useless because we can sequence break around everything, and mids just mean, hey, do the stuff that you don't want to do. Yeah, flute is fast travel until you realize that by the time that you got the flute, you don't do any traveling anymore in the light world, meaning that you don't really need the flute. And that's the key, so I think we're still missing the map in Escape. Furaime now getting their hook shot, which they will probably like. Doomtap going for Sword Slash on the Born Chain Guard. At just 2 hearts, they take another heart of damage in order to quick speed up a death drop right afterwards. Also, yes, we do have a lot more routing options. It's definitely worth trying it out. And, you know, most of the stuff that we do is actually not hard. It's a lot easier than most people think about. Okay, now with slippers in hand, Furaime doesn't need to do the clip anymore, so they can get the can of Samaria without big problem. Furaime asked for the money back guarantee for their roles, but Zora just says them there's none. Furaime finally getting the cane of Samaria, so probably gonna go for the Third Rock area next. Okay, we got the pendant in Third Rock, we got a red crystal at Maya. Okay, so with that we will still need the bow, the hammer, the fire rod, and the mirror. I think that's everything that we are still requiring and don't know. And maybe bombos for Maya, but we got a 2 and 3 chance to get that, so we definitely don't have the right item. Doomtap. Please, don't miss that hookshot clip, Doomtap. Furaime getting their third shield. Just gonna want that additional leg. Doomtap getting their second shield and are happy that it's not the mirror shield because mirror shield lags more. It really just slightly lags more, so it probably never really results in anything meaningful. And Hookshot Cave, pretty empty. We got a bunch of rupees, but that's kind of about it. And we got the Bombers Medallion on top of Turtle Rock. We kinda don't need that. Furaime going for the catfish instead of going for the Third Rock play. Meanwhile, Doomtap also don't go for the Third Rock play. What is Doomtap? Oh, Doomtap just gonna go for normal DMG. I thought for a moment he goes for Gannett Tower, which would be an interesting early play, especially since he knows that, where the Ken of Maria is. Hey, there's a blue man up on Bumper Ledge. We definitely need a cape for that. I promise we don't grab that. Oh, okay. So yeah, Furaime right now in Path of Darkness without the bow, they got 3 potions, so if it comes to it, they can just do the potion glitch and the potion glitch, the PCU, not just Path of Darkness potion glitch, because there are a lot more once we go for major glitches that are definitely not allowed. And yes, PCU is allowed in the tournament, as well as the Mimic Step, so Prime has 2 options to get through the right side with the Bullock. So yeah, to explain PCU, if you're drinking potion, you stop for a moment, and the camera does kind of stop as well. So we do that by moving to the left to avoid that the camera locks in at the edge of the screen, and we can just walk past the mimics. And Furaime, we're gonna take a quick dash drop, or relatively quick. We got a lot of hearts, so gonna take a moment, but they get it. They just gonna die here. And for PCU, we do have one more application to speed up the mimics in Ganon's tower if you want to clip them out. Only works for Mimics Ranzu, so you need to clip out mimics to either way. Some cache and some cache is firelocked in Misery Mire. We got boost item hints from Misery Mire, boost firelocked. We don't need to care for items in Mire. We only the big key is interesting in there. And Doomtap gets his Master Sword. He's still missing the sword from Sashwala. Okay, Furaime right now going for the Hammer. It's a 2 times pixel perfect position. He first needs to find the right heat to place the bomb. Afterwards, has to find the right heat to stand in the bomb 2 pixels further. And yeah, good. And after the bomb jump, he needs to hold up in order to clip through the rail and go directly to the big chest. Doomtap getting the maiden. He has the small key. I don't know how it looks with the dungeon items. I know he has the map, but he cannot get the big chest. So let's hope he still is searching for the compass, and the compass is not on Ganon. Not on. Oh, okay. Blind is not Ganon. Nice. That's a quick transformation. Meanwhile, Furaime is going for something we call this Death Mount Super Drop. We just jump off the mountain a few times. Don't break our legs in the meantime. Link is a super human, and we are at Swamp Palace. Yay! And why we need to reset our camera. Luckily, Swamp Palace is a multi-entrance, as all dungeons are. All dungeons are on the main exploration EG map, so we can just go for that one and reset our camera to something more normal. Hey, I would say that Hammer is hype. It's probably one of the best type caves that we saw in the last months. And vanilla digging game. At least it wasn't the vanilla in case about how it functions. Okay, so Furaime just did another clip onto the ledge. Is now in the Maya area. Maya needs the Isa medallion. They could go inside. I kinda hope they do not, because they do not have the hint yet about the Maya being actually already full cleared. And they go inside, they will probably find the two items in the left side, which gonna take a bit time. So yeah, Doomtap reading the Tinta and Sea Storm before going to Maya saved them quite some time yet. But at the same time, Maya clear is in logic, so that's nice. And yeah, Espion in chat or tracker points out, you could just wait with Maya till you are in go mode, because we do have flute mids. We can go the energy way whenever we want. Well, okay, we would have to activate the flute for that, and that's not whenever we want. That takes time. Oh, Furaime did. Alright, Furaime activated the flute, that's nice. So, yeah. Doomtap finding out that the Path of Darkness is locked behind the bow. Doomtap thinking right now what next. And I think he's going for Maya as well. Or oh, okay, I have no clue where he's going. Oh, okay, he's going to grab his cane. Okay, I understand now, I understand. Actually, I don't know what would be the fastest way to get to the raw area with overworld glitches and everything. Probably there's some map prep that's accessible that you can do for it. Yeah, if you have Fluid 6, then that map prep is definitely the fastest way. But that's definitely something that would be interesting to just check out. What's the fastest way to get into the rush area if you have, just want to get an item out of there. And Furaime still searching through Maya. They don't have the items yet because the items are booths on the left side fire locked. And Doomtap getting his cane. Gonna be interesting if he goes for Maya next, or maybe Turtle Rock, or maybe even Gens Tower. Okay, I think that means that he's going to activate his flute now. And yeah, looks like he's going to activate his flute. an overall glitches race in that boost players do activate the flute even though it wasn't found in Kakariko. Dang. Well, now it's time for Furaime's fight against the trios. They do only have Master Sword, but are still going for energy strats, which would usually involve having the Tempered Sword. They're doing some damage to, and oh, okay, they got a red potion, which will mean they can go a bit further, and that's gonna be really nice. I think one more spin on that last path and he's good. Yep. And there he goes. And he puts out the hammer, which is a good choice. Meanwhile, Doomtap is going into GT. And Furaime does finish up with Trios. Doesn't get the item, will be interesting if he goes in for the cutscene chest as well. Doomtap having the hammer, gonna quickly use that to go through the left side of GT. And yes, Furaime goes back in for the left side. They will find out that the items in here are just rupees. They're gonna hate the hint in Seastone, and Doomtap meanwhile finds the Fire Rod. So yeah, we are now a bow and a mirror away from go mode. And Doomtap, knowing the red boomerang strats, being able to throw it diagonally to get the switches. Many runners actually don't know them, which is it's always nice to see people knowing the strats for things that you don't often do. Okay, let's see what's in random room. Well, and Furaime taking a death drop out of the big key chest room, because they are already done. But Furaime, I think you're forgetting something. You're gonna be back in the light world once you transition. I don't think that was intended. Save and quit and fluting normally would have probably been faster. Yep. Congratulations, Furaime. And Doomtap, not having the bow, decides to go for blue cane strats, which is kind of a really nice strat. If you if you don't have the bow for ice armors, you kind of just group them up at the top and kill them extremely quick. But you need to have them kind of you need to stand at the top with them, because otherwise you just lose them every few moments. but he has more potions, so he can just go ahead and reactivate the volcano and kill the last fear. And there's the boomerang locked behind ice armors. So yeah, we do not have the big key yet. So the big key is on the right side, either in Tire Room or in one of the 4 chests in the compass room. Which kind of means that Doomtap gonna go again for the big chest, which is always annoying if you do that. They for now going to ignore the Tire Room, which is some decision. Some guys would decide to definitely go for a Tire Room, others would decide to not go for it. Okay, Furaime now in Sieg's Town. They gonna be able to full clear this dungeon definitely. There's the big key and another small key. And they are going for... okay, they are not going for the big chest. Yeah, Furaime didn't really like that hint, I think. Doomtap, I think next up going for Skull Woods. Furaime finding the tempered sword in Thieves Town. Doomtap doing the right thing, and since it's a crystal and you do have the means to beat it, goes straight for the back part of the dungeon, but put the statue. Doomtap, you got the cane of the Mario, just place it on the switch, please. Also Doomtap, next time you set that hand to go back, because right now you have to push the statue back out. And yeah, now Doomtap carrying on to the back of Squidwards. They still have 2 items in here left, so they know they can go for the small chest down here without losing any time or anything. They preparing it as well. I hope they don't forget about fake words afterwards. Okay, just the compass below the big chest, below the bridge. Meanwhile, Furaime beating up Blind. So yeah, what do I mean with fake words? So right now you see on Doomtap screen that all of his normally skulls are now suddenly normal pods. The reason that is they are based on a value in the memory that defines if you are in the light or in the dark world. And if it's the dark world, you get skulls. If it's light world, um, you get the normal pods. So if you would transition next, like Furaime did earlier after Maya, he would land in the actual light world. The game sweet. And the reason behind it is the game kinda wants to place you in the light world because you can only save and quit to the light world right now. If you would beat Aghanim 1 and get himself a mirror, he would be able to uh, save and quit to the dark world, which would fix that. In the no glitches randomizer, that's already fixed. It's only a fix that is not applied in the glitched modes. Also, for Reimer, using as a bird to fly to this town and that you are already into safe few seconds or something like that. You know, the Pokemon logic. Prime doing hammer picks, one of the chests that's actually pretty worthwhile in over glitches, and Doomtap trying to hover at the minimal I'm saying, you don't come up here. You never come up here. That's an interesting way to don't get the hover. And hey, that's 5 rupees. I hope you're happy. And there's a shovel. Also, Doomtap, you're gonna be in light right after transitioning, so save quit is good. Meanwhile, Prime bringing the purple chest home and gets 20 rupees out of it. Nice pay. Now Primer quickly gonna try. Primer, third bomb from the bottom, please. We do not have the mirror for the pet check, so kinda doable unless we would go out of our way. Now, I guess Doomtap gonna go into Maya next because he knows he doesn't have to do anything inside, he just have to clear it out. Yeah, he could have walked out of the school woods being lightweight and then walked through the entire Lost Woods for the pet check, but that's slow. So he decided to not do it, which is, in my opinion, always the right decision, even if it's something on pet. It's just too far out of the way, it's too unlikely to actually be something. I'm quickly showing us what's in the spy cave. Using up magic through. He could run just straight through it, which is interesting, but he could have also put this together with again Star clip. So, in my opinion, you kinda should not do that in that way. Doomtap, what are you doing? Alright, he just needs the big key. Alright, yeah, okay. But Doomtap, why? Why? Doomtap, you know you got your items out of here already. Please, stop. What? Doomtap, there are only 2 items on mine and you already found them by reading a single hint tile. Oh my god, Doomtap. Okay, we got the mirror in against our tile room. Tile room required. And Doomtap, since he already had the everything activated, he was able to use the spooky action glitch to save a few seconds in Maya, which is nice. So yes, Doomtap is kinda now in a really hard place because the mirror that he needs for Swamp Palace is in Ganon's Tower. He already cleared out most of Ganon's Tower except for the upstairs area. And the location it's in is actually the tile room. And by the way, that's why you never skip tile room in Overworld glitches. It may be a slow shake, but in Overworld glitches there can be everything in there. It's just it's not any worse of a shake than catfish in Overworld glitches. By the way, talking about things that Doomtap skipped, he also skipped the big chest in GT, so that might be our bow. Oh, okay. Let's go into Ice Palace, the worst location in the game, but at least it has since now, so it's acceptable, I guess. Some cash in the Sage's closet. Doomtap, please go to the Sage's closet and find out if the green pendant gives you the bow, please. that would be a good incentive to go back there. And meanwhile, Furaime using just kind of burner, going pretty much just collecting all the armor knights at the top of the screen. And yes, bow can be behind ice armor because you can beat him ice almost without the bow, obviously. You can beat him with pretty much everything. You can beat him with a boomerang, you can beat him with kind of burner, you can beat them with hammer, you can beat them with fighter's sword. I think magic items can work. So yeah, pretty much anything can damage them. I just wait till we get that required boomerang ice armor sight because the bow locks everything else. And Furaime does decide to go in for the big chest, which is maybe gonna pay out. Doomtap gets the big chest. The big key right above the big chest, so can go straight for it. Just a little piece of love. Oh, Buttersworth, that's nice. I kinda looked at Doomtap's screen, not at Furaim's. So yeah, kinda a bunch of things that Doomtap would have wanted in GT that he skipped. Bad gamble. And right now Furaime tries to get to Laser Bridge, which is an interesting decision because Turtle Rock is not a crystal, it's a pendant. But yeah, Doomtap beating up Cold Stare. And yeah, we don't really had anything mid-knocked except the Ice Palace Crystal so far. And yeah. Furaime quickly gonna use go backwards to Turtle Rock. By the way, this room is the hardest room to ever do backwards. Just hold up. Yes, that's pretty much the fastest way to get through this. That. And Doomtap might go back to GT after this, which would be good. But at the same time, I doubt he would go for the big chest, so he would only get his mirror, and if he knows the mermaid clip, he can clear out the upstairs GT. Doomtap, go for it, go for it. Don't, no, stop. I'm sad now. So far, we got not much in. Okay, Doomtap now also in Turtle Rock. Right behind Furaime, but kinda. Hey, Bombers. So yeah, we can definitely get the Turtle Rock medallion in Turtle Rock. Even in the front, which means that the front kinda is empty of keys for the most part. Hey, there's a cave and a map. Not really the items we were looking for. And Furaime now going for clearing out the dungeon. Trinix having an item, so with our really early ice rod and our decently accessible fire rod, that's actually a pretty good play. And Furaime having the gold spread don't need to do that much about Trinix, thanks, to beat him. Just 3 threats for each head and then 3 hits from the sword to the body. And Doomtap gets knocked off by Barry being really horribly placed. Also, Doomtap, don't slash for Barrys. Don't slash for Barrys. If they electrocute you, you fall down. Some cash held by someone friendly. How can someone be friendly if he keeps cash from us? Okay, Doomtap, why did you try to hover there? That kinda doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, we also still got the shovel, so that could have our bow. Also, by the way, Furaime does have the mirror, so they can check the pedestal right after this. Gonna be interesting if Doomtap also goes for Trinix. It would be a interesting for him because he kind of already has Cure the Pendants, so he could straight up go for the pet pool afterwards. And with him already having two pendants, which is the reason I think he actually is going for it after checking out the laser bridge. And Furaime beating up the Modular in just a short moment. We so far did not get a pack check, but Furaime is right now beating Squirrelwoods, has the mirror, and they might actually go for it. Also, Brian, it's not the bow, it's a mushroom leading to the bow. Okay, so Doomtap beating Trinex now. That's gonna be their last pendant, so afterwards they can go for the pet check. Primer mirrors out, so we gonna know what's on there before Doomtap is up there. You see red goo in a bottle. Useful, not required. And Doomtap getting bad mail. But maybe that pendant and patch, possible pet pull makes him remember that he still has the green pendant with possible items on there. Did we get a lumberjack check earlier from any of our players? Okay, it's just 3 balls. And yeah, Doomtap going for the blind pet pull in just a moment. Primer gonna find out that hey, there is just another mail upgrade on the bumper ledge. And Doomtap getting ready to find their one, their only, the really, really holy bottle of red potion. Bottle of red potion sounds bad. Furaime isn't going for Swamp Palace or Ice Palace because they're slow. I'd guess that one of the next things is actually... How? Okay, how was Furaime standing on that bomb pack? And Doomtap right now. I think Doomtap is going for the Smith next. Oh, cool. Didn't know that you can pick up stuff once you call the bird. So, yeah, if you were wondering, just as me, Espen and chat did, our tracker did explain that, hey, if once you call the bird, you cannot pick up items, so that's good. Also, we are now going for Stumpy and Dean game, I guess. Things that Furaime did not check, so might take some time before they come back here. Okay, Stumpy just having a Sanctuary Heart container. Doomtap, go! Race game first, Doomtap, race game first, Doomtap, race game first, please! You cannot go do the race game with a follower following you. Yeah, the host code hammer packs were checked by Furaime earlier, so we already knew that's nothing. I think the Smith is new for us too. Oh no, Furaime did check the power chest, so yes, they did check Smith, I hope. Hey, thanks for that moon pearl hint. By the way, that moon pearl hint doesn't logically require the moon pearl, just so you know. We can get into Ice Palace logically with just the Titansmith, so... And we got the bow. Doomtap, stop skipping chests, please. Well, Furaime is in go mode. So yeah, Doomtap is doomed, definitely. So, Doomtap still needs to get back to Jin's Tower, check Tire Room for the mirror, and go back to Ice Palace to get the bow on the right side of Ice Palace. Meanwhile, Furaime just has Gold Sword, Go Mode, Silver's Bow. Yeah, they kinda just run through everything. They even got an activated flute, so even the bit of Overworld traverse they will have to still do is extremely short. They also got red. No, they got only blue mail. They did skip out on the red mail, and they also got the. They got everything that they could want, except maybe powder, but powder is not really needed. I would guess Furaime now fruits to 5 and quickly beats Palace of Darkness and Eastern Palace and then goes for GG clear. And Doomtap is, I think, now trying to find out what he missed. He did miss 2 chests that need something to happen to get activated. So yeah, there comes to shine that Doomtap isn't that experienced with the randomizer. Uh, Execution-wise, he was perfectly fine to be on the same level, maybe even better than Furaime, but then he missed two checks, and yeah. Another thing is 1 hour 20 minutes he goes for Sasharala. Gets a tempo shot, which is nice, but not really the time you want to get that. Also, he misses Sasharala. Yeah. Doomtap now in Eastern Palace. He will not find the ball inside here. He will find the Mushroom Zoo, which is not the item that he was hoping for. Meanwhile, Furaime already earlier checked the entirety of Path of Darkness except the boss, so that's gonna be a quick clear. So yeah, if I should do an estimate for a time that Furaime gonna finish, I think it's gonna be, it should be around 1:35 in that area. Eastern and Path of Darkness is gonna be a quick clear, and afterwards just the GT climb and Ganon fight. I don't know why Doomtap is now Doomtap? Does Doomtap have the bow? No, he doesn't. I was just wondering if he did actually get it, because I guess he really tries to figure out what you forgot. And Doomtap GT, please. Oh yeah, Furaime also needs to finish off Trumpet. So yeah, gonna be around 135. 135, 140 that area. While Doomtap quickly gonna empty his magic, which is, if you want to empty your magic, use your invincibility items. Cape would empty your magic in the time you are at Batcave. So yeah, Doomtap right now using a minor glitch called Fake Powder. You use the Chaos Reminder, which is not enough magic to actually use it. Pause quickly after using it during the doo-doo sound and switch over to the mushroom, and then the game tries to execute some code based on the item that you have out, and with the mushroom is the powder effect. Or with the slot of the mushroom, it's the powder effect. Meanwhile, Furaime just finished up Eastern Palace. They now have only Swamp Palace and the Ganon Tower climb left. Okay, Furaime's stream paused. I don't know if it's also on their side. But okay, yeah, his stream is offline, so he probably lost internet. I'm gonna quickly change over the audio to Doomtap. I definitely hope he did not crash. Pretty much his stream went offline, so that's the reason Furaime is pretty much right now not showing anything new. Yeah, he's also out of the race room. Gonna try to reach out to them via DM. Maybe I can reach them. Maybe it's just really internet gone and they have to restart something. Because if they just have the local recording, that's fine. But they just need to have something to at the end prove that they're done. Okay, Furaime did forfeit. Or undone? I don't know. And So I don't know what's lost. Let me quickly find out if they are still in, still going. Okay, according to the entrance, it's not. They're not out yet, so everything's good. No, Furaime actually either crashed or soft lock or lost that. Oh my god! Furaime didn't save in a long time. Okay, looks like Furaime actually crashed and not. So yeah, but Furaime knows where the ball is. He knows where all the crystals are, so it's gonna not take too long. So Furaime doesn't have the bow anymore. Which were the last crystals he did? Ice Palace, of course. Palace of Darkness, Eastern Palace. That's the ones he lost. It's still good for him. He very likely will still win because Doomtap is missing out on chats that he will not come back for a long time. But yeah, that's definitely not bad. Also, yes, Doom is back nice, but he also needs to go back to Ganon's Tower, which is a thing that okay, he might do after finding the bow in here. He might then decide to go for the tire room, but since he didn't go for it the first time, I doubt it. Furaime is down to 2 crystals, and they lost 3 crystals: Ice Palace, Palace of Darkness, and Eastern Palace. Oh, end score was as well? Okay. Well, okay, that's... Maybe if Doomtap actually goes for Tyroom right afterward, if Doomtap actually finds the mirror in Ice Palace right in GT right after this, that might actually work out for him. Also, Doomtap, why are you bomb jumping? I thought you have stuff. Yeah, Furaime just got also the bow, so he's back from the inventory side. The only thing that he is missing compared to what he had before is the the mushroom. Doomtap found the bow, which is nice, so he will go for Palace of Darkness and Eastern Palace next probably. But since he hasn't fulfilled Palace of Darkness yet, he will have put some time in there. And Furaime gets back the first of their crystals. They still need to rebeat Skyward's Palace of Darkness, Swamp Palace, and Eastern Palace, but compared to Doomtap, who still has to search for the mirror, that's at least something. Yeah, that's pretty much the most crazy thing is that Doomtap got so hard rendered by the scripts he did that Furaime is still in it for a win, possibly. Yeah, it's now a lot more equalized compared to beforehand, but it's still definitely in a state where Furaime has the upper hand and Doomtap needs to do the right decisions to get back in. Well, and you see Furaime is a bit salty. Yeah, Doomtap now going for the first time really through Path of Darkness. He was in here earlier to check the first chest, got the can of burner, but didn't touch the bow and didn't wanted to sequence break around the bow, and instead just went back out. Okay, I almost had a heart attack when the screen froze there for Furaime. Oh, Doomtap. Doomtap was a bit too far on to the right, so he didn't got the hammer jump. That's one of the dangers that can happen if you go for the hammer jump. And yeah, Primer is back beating Path of Darkness. Next up, they're gonna mirror outside here and beat Eastern Palace. Oh. You really see how salty Furaime is with all the small mistakes that he's doing. Like spawning that third Star Force in Eastern Palace. Those little things do add up, and he's still a really good player. That's nothing to understate, but being a bit salty about something, if it's the power loss that Furaime had or anything, that's impacting your way to skill. That's impacting your skill to play really good. And yeah, Espion in chat finding out spoiler log race versus normal rando. What's faster? Spoiler rando having to do more dungeons. And yeah, kinda Eastern Palace cleared for Eastern Palace now also cleared for Furaime. So yeah, Furaime is already ahead again. Next up, they're gonna quickly do Furaime gonna quickly do Go Woods and probably saving good afterwards with what happened. He could decide to save all the time and go for risk stuff, but he kinda has should definitely save crit for Swamp, yeah. It's not really faster to mirror and then go for a flute than to just save crit to Link Source. So yeah. Doomtap now having to go back to Eastern Palace, which he still hasn't beaten. But it's not gonna take too long. He already has cleared out the chests. And come on, Doomtap, show us the Eastern Cliff. Doomtap, show us the Eastern Cliff, please. I'm sad. Skullwood's beaten for Furaime. Furaime, save and quit, please. Oh my god. So yeah, Furaime ignoring that they lost a bunch of time to not saving for a bunch of time, and now they are going back to not saving to save a little bit of time. And technically, it just doesn't matter. Doomtap is right on Amos. So yeah, kinda Primal being already in Swamp Palace. Doomtap still having to go back to GT, find his mirror in the Tile Room chest, and then go to Swamp Palace. But Primal also will still have to go back to GT. Doomtap, who said he still has not cleared out the tower. Yeah, yes. Okay, Doomtap trying to go for the damage boost into dash threat, and kind of didn't work out. Instead, he's using the hookshot into dash threat, and not going for a bomb tube, which is intelligent but slow. Meanwhile, Furaime in Swamp Palace, just running through the dungeon. And hey, we got the powder. And Furaime going for zero cycle Argos with Goldsword not needing the dash strat and getting the silver arrow into Argos. Perfect fight. Doomtap now finally going back into GT, but probably not. He might think about Tyroom, but okay, he's going for Tyroom. He is going for Tyroom. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, this is. It's still lost for Doomtap, but at least he won't finish 20 minutes later. Meanwhile, Furaime showing off some really cool strat that Totro found, where you use the hook dash to get a bit to get into a corner that jumps you instantly the entire way down, which is something that's not usual in the game, and I have no clue why that happens. And Doomtap getting his mirror. GG Furaime. Doomtap now in the GT climb following Furaime. It looks like a really close race, but it kinda isn't. Doomtap still missing out on Swamp Palace, which he still needs to go back to and beat. He also kinda skipped one chest in Ice Palace, additionally to Tyroom and the big chest in GT. You guys think Furaime gonna be surprised that they won this? And yeah, the gauntlet in Ganon's Tower is a bit annoying. Slight bit. And Furaime killing the Landmoners too. Doomtap now also quickly making short short walk out of Landmula 2. Like I said, it sounds like a really close race until you remember that Doomtap's still missing one more dungeon. Okay, beating Nanmo, not hovering on Furaime's side. I don't know if Doomtap is gonna do the same. Okay, Doomtap equipped Zogshot, so I guess he will also beat beat Modon too. Nice triple for Furaime. And a double, so the last one's gonna be a single, and that's gonna be the next round. Furaime beating Agan 2 and Doomtap during at the same time in the Agan 2 part. The race is really close. Well, if Agan 2 would be the goal. And Furaime dropping into the beginning fight at about 1:53 minutes, and Ganon gonna get made shot block off. Doomtap still gonna go back to the Swampish now. Furaime going for Dash Threats even though he has Gold Sword because he can. I like the dashes through Ganon in phase 3, it's fun. And we equip Severus, so quickly gonna get a double, nice. And perfect position for another double right afterwards. And GG for Furaime. And Furaime finishes with a time of 1 hour 54 minutes and 10 seconds. GG. Let's see if we can get some info in an interview. By the way, I like Furaime's first comment in the race room. You're not waiting on Triforce, right? They definitely can't believe that they still won this. So yeah, while we are waiting on the answer of Furaime, who joins the commentary for an interview, Doomtap is still running through Swamp Palace. Gonna finish up relatively soon, too. Okay, Doomtap now going for a zero cycle Argos, which is he didn't get to zero cycle, but it was still a really quick fight. Hey, Furaime is in the chat. GG's to you. You know, Furaime, Doomtap kinda lost because he forgot to check the tire room in GT and accidentally skipped I think it's Smoky Bots in there in Vanilla, the Spike Room chest in Ice Palace, visible. So yeah, you kinda would have practically destroyed Doomtap if it wouldn't have been for the if it wouldn't have been for the crash or power loss that he had. And yeah, right now Doomtap entering the gunfight. Only having the time password because he did not open the big chest in GT. Nice dash threats there from Doomtap. So got that first station right away. Yeah, stuff like that Maya hint in Thieves Town happen. Doomtap did find that hint before entering Maya, so that went nice. And by the way, guys, get your GGs into the chat. Doomtap finishes in this finally with a time of 1 hour 59 minutes and 31 seconds. He kinda got through the seat somehow. Okay, it doesn't look like Doomtap wants an interview either, so yeah, that was definitely some interesting race, and it got pretty close at the end because of some unfortunate happenings to Furaime. Yeah. definitely gonna give them some GGs to the two, and I'm gonna quickly pull up the speed gaming schedule to tell you guys about the awesome things that you can watch around the speed gaming network as friends. Like on what is it? Speed gaming 2? It's Speed Gaming 2. We got the Link to Past Randomizer leech. Um, I don't know. I think that's a week of normal seats in there. On Speed Gaming 3, we got Donkey Kong Country 3 Any Percent Tournament. Donkey Kong Country 3, we all remember that from our youth, so it's an awesome game. On Speed Gaming 4, we got the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament. Super Metroid, one of the best games in the world, so definitely check that out. On Speed Gaming Portuguese, we got the restaurant right now going on with Ultimate Ghost and Goblin Revised. So I don't know that game, but interesting. Ghost and Goblins itself is nice. And if you want to see some more Randomizer itself, at 10 p.m. we got the link to the Randomizer Spoiler Lock Tournament, and at 11 p.m. we got the link to the past Randomizer Overworld Glitches Tournament between Squiggy and Mantis Man. And at 11:30 we got another link to the past Randomizer Spoiler Lock quarterfinals. But yeah, we're just gonna quickly let the credits finish and then heading out ourselves. But yeah, definitely big GGs to Furaime and Doomtap. Sorry, Doomtap, for you having some problems with finding certain things, and sorry, Furaime, for having almost a heart attack with that power loss and having to go back through everything. You definitely still deserve the win, but you kind of deserve the better win. Yeah, I was Michael K. I had no co-commentator, so it was just me for the entire race. But I had a tracker Espion, who's by the way the second tournament admin. I am the first, and yeah, was a nice race to watch with everything that was going on here.